Alright, let's go ahead and load back into Thea. We were on stream 14. I think we have a kid coming of age pretty soon. So once we get in, we'll check that out. Once the game actually loads up. We do have a monstrous information, I think it was. Let's see. Yes, it was. Alters Ald's page numbers to always come up Duck Bunny. I think I would notice that. I think I would notice that, Dracophile. I think that would be a little obvious pretty quick. Alright, so I did some equipment swapping. I don't know if I'm going to remember exactly what I've done. That's Hamtopia. I want to go to the Expedition 1. Let's see. Devin Broad has the Moonstone Heavy Armor. And I think I've got it so that we should have a movement of, like, 7 or 8 for everyone now. Elmindreda has the God Spear. 1.8, 1.4, also doing poison damage shield leech. It's also usable in social events based on intelligence, which is pretty good. Armored heavy armor. You know, why not? It's not the best armor that we could have gotten, but considering her general stats, I figured it was reasonable. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else I got swapped over. I did a bunch of armor swapping so that I could make sure that we're getting good movement points on everyone. So I think we'll have movement of 8 for everyone. Diamond robes. Yeah, I went through. Morkalub has... I was going to give him the really awesome armor, and he got up to like 388 physical armor. But I decided to go with the Golem heavy armor instead. And he got the Molten Shield, which also gives 2 movement. So the armor was only going to give 1, with the shield it gets him up to 8, and we should all have everyone at 8 in this group. So his mental armor isn't all that fantastic, but still 86 is pretty good. It's still pretty good. Warships page at 26. Alright, so we got two things to read. Morkalub is a real tank. His health isn't fantastic, but the rest is pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I just generally swapped over equipment, alloy jewelry, that sort of thing. I'm waiting on a few more gathering tools to get finished. So that's what we got. But an undead with health? Yeah, you know. It's fine. So we only have 6 movement points right now. I think it'll take another turn to kick in. Howdy, Morkalub. How's it going? Let me see if I can do something real fast. Checking to see it. Yeah, that is altering the game audio. Unfortunately, the headset that I'm using right now doesn't have individual things for the headphones, for the volume, so I am stuck with whatever the it decides to do as output, and I don't have a whole lot of control with the stream right now. Okay, so, first of all, I guess I'll just head you guys down here, take care of these. There's nothing else to do with you. Let's just go ahead and fight. Auto-resolve, accept the outcome. 14 meat, 3 bone, 2 scaled leather, 1 blood bone. No, it's not my volume. It's what I'm hearing. The game was getting pretty loud there. I can't control my speaker volume without it affecting the in-game levels. So I need to mess around with some stuff. See, I brought a Shadow Elf for Lord T-Rat to cuddle with. Can we name her Islandwee for old time's sake? Well, you can redeem a throw me in. Throw me in should be active, and I am taking characters from Let's Plays. So yeah, if you want that Shadow Elf named Islandwee, go ahead and do a throw me in. We have you guys over here. You've got no movement. Not enough hams. Well, it'll come. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the monstrous information. And this is the Apparition. Apparitions are particularly are particularly horrible and persistent form of undead. Existing primarily on the ethereal plane, they are able to move easily between the ethereal plane and the prime material plane twice per day, requiring only one round for the transition. They appear on the prime material plane as skeletons, loosely shrouded with filthy bandages. They are semi-solid in form, only during any round in which they are attacking, otherwise they are airy and insubstantial. Habitat Society. Apparitions have no structured society, although newly created apparitions will often stay close to the apparition which killed them, until they adjust to their new circumstances. They do not build dwellings, nor do they have lairs, as they have no need for either sleep or sustenance. Any incidental treasure that they may have found is generally left at the scene of combat. Ecology. An apparition which is killed on the prime material plane will reform on the ethereal plane in 5 to 8 days, and will seek out its killer as soon as it is able. Only by killing it on its home plane can it be truly destroyed. Victims who are left by their party to become apparitions will often, 80% chance, seek out the surviving members of the band in an attempt to inflict the same fate on them. So that was on page 78. And we'll get to the battleships, the warships shortly. And the Shadow Elf can be named Islandwee. There we go. That's going to bump her up in the list, too. And mark that as complete. Alright, so I am doing some crafting here. I've queued up a bunch of stuff to make. I can make a God's Hatchet. I can make Morphed Robes, a Molten Bow. And I'm making a bunch of these gathering tools, and I can make these Morphed Robes. So we're looking at some additional movement points for these. It's a pretty good bow there. 3.2 weapon damage there. This igneous artifact. Weapon attack, inspiring presence. Also some shielding. And more Moonstone heavy armor eventually. Probably for Elmindreda. But yeah, I could have equipped Morkalub with not only that shield that he has, but also this one, this Moonstone heavy armor, which would have been pretty fantastic. Okay, let's check to see. You are going to be finished. Yeah, you're going to be finished with, I think, both of those. No chance of trash quality. And we don't really care about masterwork chance, so we'll just let these complete. But I will get a save anyway. I'll go with this one. Alright, anyone going up levels? Any goodies? Nope, no levels. let's go get some of the fruit there. Where does the name Islandwe come from, apart from my Goldbox Let's Plays? Islandwe is one of the main characters of Lloyd Alexander's Pride and Chronicles. That's a children's young adult book series, fantasy book series, set in kind of a legendary Wales-type area. It looks like a very deformed country of Wales. With, you know, heavily based on Welsh mythology and stuff like that. And that is, number one, it's one of the book series that stuck with me throughout my life, and probably is the origin for my interest in Welsh mythology and language and stuff like that. Even though it's a kid's book series, I highly recommend reading it. Let's go ahead and scout a safe route through the quicksand, figure out the correct path. Auto-resolve. Yeah, Islandwe is not in and of itself a real name, but there are other names like Uranwe and Aranwe. Read that when you were a kid? Yeah, it's really good. Hold on a second, I got a text message. Alright, let's see. No changes, but we are getting mental blessings for everyone. Go ahead and leave. And some bone medium armor and some mushrooms. 2 research points, 0.2 XP. So I do want to get, I need to do some more equipment swapping. Let's go into here. Consider the setup carefully. Let's open the coffin, kill the Striga. Auto-resolve, accept the outcome. Ooh, 5 golem leather, 3 ruby, 5 monster bone, 5 blood bone, a sandstone sword, break that down. Steel jewelry with mystic claw hit, might as well keep it. It's not, well, nah, it's not great. A granite sword, break that down, and 13 silver, 0.4 XP. Should try reading it again. From what you remember, Swedish translations of fantasy books back then were spotty, to say the least. That could be. I don't know. You do enjoy the Disney... I can't remember if I've actually seen the Disney movie or not. I always wanted to, and I always meant to. But it was really hard to find. And I'm not sure if I've actually watched it. Yeah, they're most definitely my favorite children's book series. Kukri, The Pride and Chronicles by Lloyd Alexander. Okay, Farron is now working on these ancient gathering tools, which means that we should have the other ones. How did I get a trash quality? It was 0% chance. How? What? Excuse me, game. 0% chance. 0% chance. Islandwe is in all of the books except for she's mentioned in Terran Wanderer only. Yeah, I'm loading back up because I refuse to accept a trash quality on one of those. Like, I set them specifically up to be max quality, so that I didn't care if they were masterwork or not. Oh, the Disney movie, yeah. Yeah, she is. She's also in the Black Cauldron computer game, which I have played on my channel. Howdy, Title Rabbit, how's it going? Castle of Lear mostly focuses on her, indeed. And that's a good one. And I'm not going to spoil the series because there are people who haven't read them. But the 5th book is the first book that made me cry. And I do not want any spoilers as to why, so that people around can try it out, can read it for themselves. Let's greet our fellow unliving, ask why they have a living child with them, keep listening, convince the child to destroy the doll, comfort the child and take it with you. And it looks like we're burying the child again. Mental blessing. We did get a loyalty boost with the Slavians, not that I need it, 0.3 XP. I cried because I chopped onions before reading it. Yes, exactly. You always cry when Shin Godzilla destroys Tokyo too, it's so beautiful. Okay, this time they're both masterwork quality, so there we go. They weigh 26. So that's why I made these, because they're very, very light. Howdy, Elil, how's it going? Alright, let's go gather some more fruit. We'll have some fruit to declare. Let's go ahead and attack these guys. My goods are my lives. Dobroviest, Mislabora, Dalabora, Vladislav, and Sabina. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. Accept the outcome. Leather artifact. Break it down. 7 mushrooms. Bone medium armor. Break it down. 8 coal. Very nice. Steel crossbow, break it down. 22 meat, gather what we find. Got 6 more coal. And I found a treasure map. 0.5 XP. Alright, treasure map. Where is the treasure? Oh, I wants the treasure. Treasure map, where are you pointing? Treasure map? Oh, right over there. Okay. Go in camp, gather up some fruit. 666. Okay, let's see. So, page 26 on warships. Let's go ahead and read that. Okay. The Arab terms for Caribbean include Cadiz, plural Kawadis, or Karib, plural Kawarib. By the 8th century, it appears that these biremes formed a major part of the Egyptian fleet. In Arab sources, the term Garab, plural Agraba, is widely used as a generic term for a galley, although the term became more specific in the 10th century. The word Shini, plural Shawani, referred to a war galley, but again, at least initially, this was a generic term covering all naval galleys in Arab service. More specifically, the term Shalandi was first used in Egypt during the 7th century to refer to Byzantine dromones, but it soon came to encompass their Arab counterparts. The equivalent Byzantine term was Chalandion, plural Chalandia, which interestingly was first used to refer to horse transports, then fast monoreme dromones, and was eventually used in reference to both Byzantine and Arab war galleys. This suggests that the Arab version of the term was adopted to refer to Byzantine galleys, and was then used interchangeably by the Arabs to mean both Byzantine and Arab dromon-type galleys. To add to the confusion, the Arab term marakib was frequently used as a generic term for ship, while in his 10th century work, Kitab Surat al-Ard, the Arab scholar Muhammad Abul Qasim ibn Hakol, from 943 to 78, used the term dromon and shalandi as generic terms for both Arab and Byzantine war galleys. The Byzantines also added to the nomenclature problem. For instance, in a letter written in 811 by the Byzantine scholar Theophanes the Confessor, 759 to 817, an Arab fleet was described as consisting of dromons and grain-carrying katanai, transport ships. Although the terms dromon and shalandi appear to have been interchangeable, for the sake of clarity we shall use the former term to refer to Byzantine galleys, and the latter to their Arab counterparts. By the 10th century, the Arabs were using the term shini to refer to the smaller monoreme or bireme version of the shalandi, while the term musata, plural musatahat, or sometimes the more generic garab, encompassed the larger version of the shalandi. Another variant worth noting here was the haraka, plural harakat, or fire ship, which was developed to counter Byzantine warships equipped with Greek fire. One enigmatic reference mentions a much larger vessel. The Persian geographer Nasir Khusra Kubadiani, 1004 to 88, mentioned seeing the remains of an enormous galley, the one that once belonged to the Fatimid Caliph Mahad Abu Tamim al-Muiz li Din Allah, 953 to 75. If he is to be believed, it was approximately 85 meters long with a beam of 35 meters. This seems impossibly large, and so the assumption is that if the dimensions are correct, this vessel was a purpose-built craft, probably constructed as a floating siege platform or for some similar engineering purpose. However, it merely emphasizes the fact that the Arab fleet was large, varied, and versatile. Let's go ahead and mark that one as complete. Okay, anyone need to move? No. Okay, so now we're working on these Ancient Gathering Tools. 49% chance for Masterwork. Alright, see you, Kijikun. Let's get another save. See what happens this turn. Absolutely nothing. Alright, what else do we have? Nothing there. Alright, go ahead and get you guys down to the town. Let's hold off on doing any... Actually, I should check to see if we got... Okay. I got two Ancient Gathering Tools, one of which is Masterwork, one of which is not. I guess these were ones that... Right. No, those were ones that I was hoping to get Masterwork. Which is okay. I mean, they're going to be good enough without. It's not a huge deal. Hi, Snakes. How's it going? Let's go ahead and eliminate you. 10 meat, 6 bone, 2 scaled leather, 3 blood bone. 0.4 XP. Let's go visit another cemetery. Alright, have a closer look. Despite its first appearance, it seems to be an old dwarven burial ground. Let's go ahead and wait till they leave. Zerka or Dwarf, perform the correct burial rites to appease the disturbed spirits here. And we got spiritual blessings. And gather some stone that was left loose, then leave. 22 granite. 1 experience point each. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Seems interesting. Investigate from a safe distance. Let's just attack it. Tired of you guys. We get another spiritual blessing for Isengrim and Elmindreda. 5 bloodbone, 2 scaled leather. The bees called by the Kajort to fight for him are dead, but the creature himself escaped. Good. Leave. 0.7 XP. Okay. It is time to drop off some stuff here. Go ahead and leave that wolf. Beetle jelly, grain, fruit, all the bone, all the gems, all the leather, all the metal, all of the other wood. Leave that wood, that's fine. And let's give them all of the coal. Now, let's transfer in all of the equipment. And we'll go ahead and see if there's anything that's better for this group. Oh, I hope your foot is doing better, Mr. Wolverine. It is not fun to have stuff like that happen. Okay, we do not have a better book. Ruby artifact. I doubt we have a better artifact. It's about the same. That's the only one-handed artifacts that we have. Shield-wise, 18.2, 17.5. Armor-wise, let's see, fur robes. Let's actually look for movement. 7, 7... Okay, Ludoslav could use some movement. He's not actually up to max morale. Because no one is. Okay, so once that happens, then we should get that. Although, maybe, Ludoslav, we can give you a pet boar. There you go, now you're at 7. Anyone else at 6? Tobias. I don't know, I like you having the dog. Our unliving rat needs this armor for the extra movement. Now you're up at 7. Okay, so Tobias. I mean, I guess, well, now we do kind of need to get to and from those coal sources pretty quick. That is pretty important. We got a horse we could go with. Let's go with that. Give you a horse. So now you're going to be higher. And you could have a horse instead of the boar. Okay, so armor-wise, yeah, Abcody can get the get that armor. That is the same. You got 46. We do not have better armor there. Don't have any better armor there. 44, don't have better armor there. And 41.2. Nah, yours is lighter. Let's see. That's giving some extra movement, so that's good. Nope, that armor is better. You got the extra movement. Okay, so we have no other armor to hand out amongst these people. Let's see, weapon-wise, you have a pretty good bow. It's not as much damage, but actually, this is going to be better. All right, this ruby crossbow is better. So there we go. Uh, 1.1. Do we have 1.2? No, we don't. Solarian, you've got a pretty good bow. This is poison damage and area of effect. It's a better poison damage than that one, so yeah, that's fine. Let's see. That is a standard sword. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a better sword than that. Random Blasts 2. Detached Spirit weakness is, I think, better. Axe-wise. Yeah, that's actually a really good axe there. It's not as much damage as one of these, but, I mean, look at that. 3.6, 54 damage. But I do kind of like this, you know, the guaranteed extra additive damage and also some shield leech. Shield leech would work out pretty well with him. Let's see. That's just some weapon block. That's giving you a 1.1 Mystic Claw hit. Which I don't know that I care that much about. Well, that is physical. That is giving you an okay physical attack. Oh, nasty sprain. Yeah, those can be painful. It's one of the reasons why I wear boots these days. We have a better Mystic Claw hit. No, I got some things to increase stats, though. Alright, you should definitely take that. Let's see, Destiny and Perception. I don't know that we're going to have a better Destiny and Perception. No. You've got Personal Carry Limit, which is not really that necessary for Prescott right now. Wisdom and Mysticism aren't going to do a whole lot for him. In that case, I think that I'd rather just give him this, that shielding one. Let's go ahead and give you this better personal carry limit thing. Let's see, some weapon block. You could definitely use... Yeah, let's go ahead and give T the silky jewelry. Increase intelligence and wits. I mean, T's shielding is not great, but... You know, going for a much higher intelligence. That ice spike, look at that, 49 damage. That's pretty good. No hugging, must maintain social distancing. Let's see, you've got weapon block, that's fine. Actually, I took something away from you that was giving you some perception, so let's go with increasing your perception a bit, so you'll do more damage. That is Soul Tear. That's fine. Okay, now in terms of gathering tools. Solarian, I don't know that there's going to be anything better for you. Let's see, you're at 35.6, so I doubt this is going to be better. Yeah, 31, definitely not. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, let's give you this pristine gathering tool. Get you up to 42 gathering there. Who else is a good gatherer? Froxus. Let's give you this pristine gathering tool. Fully vaccinated as of today. Fantastic. I am getting my second one in 2 weeks. I am looking forward to that. Alright, Tobias, you could definitely get something better. Let's give you that, get you up to 25. Okay, is there anything else that I want to do equipment-wise with our group here? I don't think so. I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good. Let's go ahead and just transfer this stuff back then. Guys are doing okay on food for the moment. Let's give you a little bit more. What do we want to give you? What do we want to get? Oh my lord, I am down to 633 vegetables in Hamtopia. That is worrying. I think some people dropped to making pickles. That might be dangerous. Let's just give you all the fish cake. Rationing is in effect. transfer all that back. We'll swing down here, see if there's anything that we can trade for. And we need to check out our... Yeah, this is why. This is why everyone decided to work on pickles. Everyone decided to work on pickles. Alright, let's see. Can't make any of that. Can't make that. Can't make that. I can make Igneous Spike, and I do need that, but I can only do one. I do need Igneous Spike. So let's get you making that one. Hey, not a rogue AI, how's it going? You feel a little guilty only coming here after Kiko's done? That's fine. I mean, it doesn't make me feel bad that you know, you're into something, watching it and stuff like that, and you want to watch it to the completion. We haven't missed a whole lot here anyway. Like 2 turns have passed now. Let's get another save. Okay, our goblin child is about to become an adult. So, goblins may attempt to walk the path of the spirits, attempt to guide them to become a shaman, or goblin or loyalty, guide your child to their kin. Well, we would want a shaman. Let's go with that. Miss L comes back as a ghost. The spirit world proved too tempting, and they returned to you as a phantom. Kiko borrowed my TARDIS today to win a bug catching contest. Well, I was there for at least part of it. The first attempt. Ghost Touch. The cold touch of a spirit that chills to the bone. Rain of Frogs, +2 strength. I mean, I think I might be okay with the ghost. Let's rejoice at the return. Take a look at the ghost. See what we think. So, Unliving, Brute Force, Outmaneuver, Dizziness Powder, Ghost Touch, which looks like just a better physical, I mean, a better attack mode. And then Rain of Frogs. I mean, we've got 2 goblins already. We've got Balthasar, and we've got Shogman back in our other group. So, I think I'm okay with Miss L becoming a ghost. Anyone know what else you can get out of that? Can't wear armor, can't take a pet, so shielding might be a little bit of an issue, but got some good shielding to start with. Alright, stat-wise. Random Blasts 3 would be pretty good for you. That is definitely our better shield. It would be better to have a shield that gives all sorts of shielding, though. Why did Marcel get hanged? It was tempting? I don't know. I think I'm going to go with this, though. I mean... Go ahead and give you some shielding. And... I'm going to give you some gathering as well right now. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, you're gathering gold. That's fine. Is this as good as a shaman? Probably not, but it's something different. I kind of like having different things. You know, can't wear any armor, but... Well, actually, I should give you that shielding. I think I'm okay with this. Also, you guys are only at +9, so we do need some more food eaten. We'll go with the pierogies. And diversity is great. Exactly. Has Rain of Frogs, so... Alright, let's go ahead and fight the bees. Accept the outcome. 9 Elven Wood, 14 Meat, 3 Bloodbone. Go ahead and leave. 0.3 XP. Go ahead and clear this nest. Perfect victory. 1 Ancient Wood, 3 Herbs, 15 Meat, 6 Bloodbone, 1 Wooden Spear. Break it down. 0.3 XP. Go ahead and fight these guys. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. 1 herb, 5 dryad wood, 1 ancient wood, 19 meat, 8 bloodbone, 5 scale leather. 0.3. And don't forget, Throw Me In is available for not only for Marcel, but basically all of the other characters that we have that are unnamed. There's quite a few of them. So if you want one named after yourself or named after a character in one of my Let's Plays, go ahead and grab that Throw Me In option. Yeah, there we go. I don't need to get a whole lot of granite. I'll try to get as much of this as possible, though. You find a small, secluded pond surrounded by high grass and weeping willows, bowing their sorrowful heads into the silvery surface. There's a figure sitting on the shore, hunched and clearly deep in thought and concern. Well, we'll go ahead and approach the man again. Try to resist this strange pull. This is a Lightsik Vodnik. And accept the outcome. We've got a mental blessing on everyone. Also, oh wow, +1 wits on Petula. Any other bonuses? Despite the Vodnik's silver tongue and magic weaves, you are not fooled. The creature cries out in disappointment and disappears in the waters, but you feel an ominous presence as you leave the area. Oh. Oops. 0.4 XP. I mean, we got some wits for someone. That's pretty good.
Well met, friends. Now that Zbigniew is no longer troubling you or us, we can welcome you properly.
Alright, I really do feel like I need to turn that volume down a bit. Let's do that. And bump that up. Alright. Let's see. Ask if there's anything we can help with. Same when we came to rest and visit. Trade. Visit the tavern. Let's go to trade first. What do you have? You do have some coal. I will take that. You do have some herbs. I will take those. I will take your gems. Do you have anything interesting in any of these? I might want to take the things that have gems, because I don't have a source back at town for them. What do I need? Leather would be good. So stuff with wood I don't care about. That's pretty cheap, and it's leather. Okay, so 59.16. Let's see what we have that we can trade for all of that. Any of these that have things that we don't care about. Yeah, there's good stuff in all of it. Need to break some of these things down eventually. Fur jewelry, I don't think I care about. Iron jewelry. Yeah, anything with like distracting jewels in them. On the other hand, that does have, well, that's leather and wood. So go ahead and give you that. That's fine. The leather and leather, I don't mind working on. Alright, where are the pickles? Alright, pickles, do your thing. Even this out. Alright, will they take a single thing of wood? They will. Here, have one log as well, people. There you go.
Well met, friends. Now that Zbigniew is no longer troubling you.
Let's go to the tavern, do some gambling. Oh my god. Alas, luck was not on your side. We lost all of that. I lost both of the Grand Gathering tools that I made. No. No. No, 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 no. No, if I had known that that could happen, no. No, 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 no. Fleeced doesn't quite cut it. I know, that is awful. And this also does mean that we're going to be reloading what Micelle became. Whoever was doing your betting has a real gambling problem. I know. It's like what happened? Did we sit down and it's like, oh, I have a pair of twos. Yes, I'm going all in with like half of our village's stuff, and the other person is putting down 1 gold bar. And they have a pair of threes. That's my envision of how that happened. Well, I guess Micelle is becoming something else. Pack of beasts approaches. Go ahead and fight you. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. 9 herbs, 14 meat, 11 blood bone, 2 scaled leather. 0.4 XP. You have to rig the game better yourself. I know. Well, it looks like we might be loading things up. Begin the trials for a shaman. Skirmisher. Send the child to the Cave of Spirits. Let's do chance. The child is actually not a goblin, it is an orc, and only an adolescent still. Must have been the green skin that confused things. The spirit cave spits them out, luckily without harm. I'm thinking that we might want to stick with that. Although I'm not sure that they kept their stats. Let's see, 2, because you're level 4. 4, 3, 3, and 4. No, 3 and 4, okay. 4, 3. Yeah, okay. Alright, does look like they kept their stats. So, yeah, I mean, roll with that, I guess. Rejoice! I mean, it's more opportunities for them to gain stats. Perfect victory. 5 herbs, 8 dark wood, 1 ancient wood, 10 wood, 8 meat, 11 blood bone. 0.4 XP. Alright, let's take a quick look at the kid. Yeah, I'll save if I decide to keep that. Still have your ghost friend. I'm gonna need to swap out the weapon, though. So, you need a two-handed weapon, huh? That's not a whole lot. It's gonna be disappointing losing that shield. I guess we'll go with that. One of these wands. Yeah, actually, this one with the additive damage, that one's going to be pretty good. That's a really good kid's weapon. If he has a two-handed weapon, how will he hold his ball? That's a good question, too. Let's see. So how many turns? 39. I might put the kid in a group going out just to get some extra extra XP. Okay, you can't do anything else. You can't do anything else. Go ahead and get you onto that. Get you onto that one. Okay, we can't do those. I need sacred wood. Do I have sacred wood set up? I do not. There we go. Let's make some sacred wood so that we can make some God's Branch. Crafting. You're on the God's Hatchet. Is that what I want to start with? Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, none of those turned out poorly. 1 turn for this. 21% trash quality chance. I find an old quarry seemingly abandoned. Most of this quarry has collapsed into a ravine, but there is still some... There may still be some usable resources here. Gather that. Petula takes a little bit of damage. You start digging for the stone when the earth shifts and one of you gets trapped beneath the stones. Such things were a daily occurrence where you lived. It is a mark of a true warrior to find their own way out. Oh. I'm curious. So Petula gets 2 extra strength. As it turns out, there was a warrior's soul within your friend all along, and they feel stronger than ever now. 28 clay, 5 diamond. Excellent. 0.4 XP.
Well met, friends. Now that's...
Alright, so let's see. What do we have here now? Anything interesting? Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take the leather robes. Definitely take the coal. Take the herbs. Take the gems. And that's about it. Alright. Well, not as much stuff. Warrior Witch? Yep, maybe. Alright, I think we'll just do pickles this time. Because there is not as much stuff to trade for. Sadly. 97 pickles for all that. I did save. I will save again before I do the gambling, though.
Well met, friends. Now that's...
We even gambled away a wraith. I question that. I really question that. I know, thieves indeed. I'm only going to try one more time, though. I'm not going to, like, constantly try this. There's no real point in that. But do remember that there's plenty of characters who can be named. And, oh, our Villy is going up a level. Dubrava. Reliable argument or parry? I want parry. We got enough XP for you to go up a level. Good.
Well met, friends.
Yeah, when it takes that long, I'm like, yeah, it's not going to work, is it? Okay, so, again, part of the problem is coming here with the... You know, when it's close enough to the town. That feels like a bad idea. Alright, we're not going to gamble again. Who is this winged woman? Not a harpy? Kind of a harpy, although there's sirens and Villy. Villy are kind of harpy-ish. I think they're sort of wind demons. That's the problem. You're drinking and gambling. I wasn't drinking.
Well met, friends. Now that's Bignia.
Let's drink. Slavians may be known for their drinking, but there simply isn't anyone with a tougher head than a Slavian dwarf. You drink everyone under the table and impress the locals greatly. So we got some nut tincture. Nat gets a mental blessing. Now it's time to leave. And that improved loyalty. Nice. Okay, I think yeah, you can only get the leather there. continue to get parry. Go ahead and say hi to the nest again. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. 9 wood, 12 meat, 8 blood bone, 2 scaled leather. Go ahead and leave. 0.3 XP. He can hold his drink, just not gamble. Yeah, it was a dwarf that was doing it, dang it. $75 more points of loyalty and they may make you Czar. Oh, I could just conquer them, though. I'm terrible. Just a little terrible. Alright, Mad Martin, 2 wits. I like that. Islandwe, 2 destiny. Go with that. And how did our axe come out? Trash quality. No. I think not, sir. Terrible? Nah. Are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know. Go ahead and end the turn. We'll check to see if we get trash quality or... Because that's the other thing is, like, I don't just want a normal item either. I want, yeah, masterwork quality. 3.6 damage. You use the TARDIS a lot, don't forget to change its oil. Oh, it doesn't run on oil? It doesn't use oil? There's no need to check that. Runs on the tears of people who complain that I reload. Alright, wits and destiny. There we go. Okay, inventory-wise, we did pick up a few things. Leave that here. Leave all of that stuff here. And that. Okay. Equipment. Let's take the God's Hatchet along. And... let's check all of this stuff. The companions that don't make TV episodes are thrown into its heart to burn for fuel. Can I sort by gathering? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright, so Tidal Rabbit has the best gathering tool that we can make. Dracophile has the best gathering tool we can make. Kukri has the best gathering tool we can make. Elmindreda has a very good gathering tool. Not exactly the best that we can make. Let's see, 28.2... 26. Okay. So you get this one then. 30.2. Very nice. Let's see. That's 4.8. We get 6 here. So, well, let's see. We got 147. No, not enough. Okay, 20. Mr. Wolverine, you could also take one of these, although... let's see, Islandwe, you're at 13. Let's see, what is the lightest? Actually, does it matter for you? It doesn't actually matter for you. Morkalup can't. Ariyaru, you can. 26. There we go. Alright, that really bumps Island Me up pretty high. Let's go ahead and bump you up a little bit more, get you a few more points. Okay, you got 4.8. No, there we go. Wait a second. Shoot. I goofed that up slightly. It's not really a big deal, actually. No, give you that 5. There we go. Alright, Shogman. 137. Get you that. I will stick with the with those though. Okay, you're okay. 133. What do we have that is better? 142. What about 5? Yeah, that's better. We got a group carry multiplier on you, so I'm okay with sticking with that. Listen, Grim. Actually, in that case, 4.8 is probably going to be better. Yeah, 13. There we go. Smappy, 3.4. Okay, that's more group carry, more group carry. Devon Broad. Nope. That's more group carry. I'll leave Lil Zerfina as is. Okay. So that is that group set up with the best gathering tools that we have. Does someone here have a one-handed axe? Yes, Smappy does. Alright. So we're looking at swapping out a 1.7 for 3.6 with all kinds of special functions. Not going to be as good in a social situation, but 28 damage is still nothing to sneeze at. So, Smappy. Axe upgrade time. There we go. Anyone else using a one-handed axe? No. Nope. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and plop the kid in. Transfer that stuff back. Expedition 1, come on out here. Alright, let's save it before we investigate this map. As you explore, you notice long-dead humanoid remains scattered all over the place. They look larger than human, possibly orcish. Leave the bones be, continue searching for loot, prepare funeral pyres so the dead may be honored. Bury the bodies out of respect first. Magic and magic user. The unnatural forces binding these unliving are still weak. Try to break this bond and thus free their souls. Let's do that first. So we got some unliving corpses. Perfect victory. Our elf gets a 1.3 mysticism. We got a quartz greatsword. Go ahead and break that down. 10 mushrooms, 6 vegetables, 6 meat, 7 bone, 3 leather. Ritual works and you free the unliving souls. Search the ruins. Research material acquired for unliving corpse. Got some loyalty with the alpha clans. 15 bones, 11 iron, and 1 sandstone hatchet. Break that down. Alright, we'll go ahead and camp. And see if we can get that research done. Oh, we got 2 creatures that we need to research. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, in this case, let's go ahead and see how far we can get over here. Make our way back to get some more coal. That is fine. Okay, equipment-wise. Let's see, 130, well... Let us go ahead and sort by gathering. Alright, Balthasar is our best gatherer, so you definitely do want to get a better gathering tool. 142. Camivax, you are at 133. This 137 will do. That's fine. Yanina, 132. So you can have 133. Every little bit helps. 3.4. I think we have nothing better than that right now. 7 research points. Guess Mad Martin is finally free. Yep. Yep. He is free from the tyranny of doing intellectual pursuits. Hey, Seal and Mortar, how's it going? Let's see, with 29, 3.4 is probably not going to be as good as 133. Let's see. 34, yeah, no, that's good. That is good. Kijikun does not need group gathering, so let's give you something better than 119. Give you 132. Broken Skeleton is at 3.4, which 133 might actually be better for you. Let's see. Yep, 30. Our Viatroviek, do we have a super light one? Yep, we do. There we go. Shadowbane, you could have something. Let's see, 126. How would that be? 29. Nope. All right. 126 is better. There we go. Petula. Also need a pet. Give you that crow, which actually did help your gathering a little bit. Let's see, 3.4 is probably going to be pretty good. And then it's crafting tools on the rest of you. That should be fine. Howdy, Mad Martin. How's it going? Just got home from getting your COVID shot too, Seal and Mourner. Well, that's fantastic. You have tomorrow off work, just in case. Well, I am happy that you have gotten shot number 2. I'm looking forward to that myself. Okay, that looks like that's going to be about it. Let's see. We've got 3.4, 3.3. I guess we can keep those. Let's go ahead and break that down. I'll keep both of those. I don't think I care about that one. Definitely don't care about the distracting jewel. Do not care about that. Or that. And I will keep those. What about... No, we'll keep the rest of those. Okay. Weapon-wise and armor-wise, let's get some equipment going. 14, that's pretty good. You got some weapon block, that's fine. That's really good armor. Hypnotize. Do you need Hypnotize? You've got Ice Spike. You don't need Hypnotize. Ice Spike is better, so let's go with... You don't have anything that uses Wisdom, do you? Your Random Blasts 2 is not that powerful. So let's go ahead and increase that a little bit. There we go. There's nothing more to science in Thea. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, you've got 1.2, that's fine. Intelligence and wits, that's fine. You've got a dog. That's all fine. Bog Beast has a dog and weapon block, that's fine. Do we have a better scroll here? Random Blasts 3, but it's not as damaging. However, I kind of feel like getting Random Blasts 3 is better. Even though it's not as much damage, so we'll definitely go with that. Mad Martin, you've got Random Blast. So I can at least get more damage out of you. So let's do that. Your shield is pretty good, although this one is better and lighter. Got runic jewelry, got a Kamuch. Random Blasts 2, that's fine. Mystic Claw Hit is not really necessary for you. I don't really care. Like, Mystic Claw Hit is for someone who doesn't have a good physical attack. Now, Ald is giving you things. You got teleported to Bizarro World on your way home, didn't you? Yes. Yes, you did. You're not chained to research anymore, either. Well, let's see. That's 1.1. This is 1.3. Yeah, it's just... I really don't need Mystic Claw Hit on you. But there's not really anything better. I guess I'll just give you some weapon block. No, not that. Yeah, just give you that weapon block. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, I'll stick with that shield because it's across-the-board shielding. Let's see. This is Random Blasts 2. I don't think that we have a better book. Its armor is ever so slightly better, so we'll go with that. There's weapon block. That's fine. I don't think we have better armor. No. Intelligence and wits might not be the best thing for the reclusive heroine either. You got decent intelligence, though. Do we have a better two-handed weapon? Not right now. I'm going to have to make a better two-handed weapon. That's decent stuff there. Okay. Should I go with this dark heavy armor for Kichgun? Nah, you're the tank in the group right now. So we'll stick with that. That's fine. Broken skeleton. Do I have a better one-handed sword? I do not, and... kind of like your shielding, because I can't do anything for you other than the sword, so yeah, we'll stick with that. Hey, Mouse Master, how's it going? First thing you see is a wolf wearing red robes. Did Little Red Riding Hood not make it? So Little Red Riding Hood did make it, she just turned out to be a werewolf. Can you wear that? No, you can't. I should really get something better for Farron on armor. And I'd like this, but I can't equip it. One of these would be lighter. Yeah, let's go with that. Now, could we go with this? Yes, there we go. That's better. And what do you have here? Increased crafting, that's fine. Okay, you've got that spear. Yeah, that spear is definitely better. Spear is definitely better. Shield is good. Shield is good. What on earth got your message bleeped in-game? I don't know. 41. We don't have better armor. Now, what is your jewelry? Weapon block. Okay. I have a 2.6 weapon block. Mystic Claw hit. Is Mystic Claw hit at all good? That's perception. Yes, Mystic Claw hit is good for you. That's 1.3. I should have a better one. One. 1.1. I do not have a better one. Okay. That is fine. Robes are fine. Don't have any better robes. I'll stick with that. That's fine. That's weapon block. Yeah, it's all fine. Stick with that snare. I don't think I have a better one with snare, right? 0.4, no. Nope. That's good. That's fine. Yep, you're fine. I should give you a better pet. Something that gives you some bonuses. Let's give you a dog. There you go. Have a pupper. Malachite robes are good. That's fine. 2.4. Do I have a better wand? I've got 2.6. That is better. Question is whether one of these other damage types would be better. Let's go with the 2.6. Just go with that. Random blast is 2, 1.4. That's good. That's fine. Yep. 2.6. Okay. Well, pickle armor would be OP. Okay, so let's see. I have stuff that I don't really need. Keep the gathering tools. I'll keep these crafting tools. Mystic Claw hit 1.1. Let's see, 39 and 24. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. Let's see. Hypnotize, I'll keep for now. Well, I got Hypnotize 2 and Hypnotize 1.5. So let's get rid of that. Scaled robes are good. Scaled medium armor is pretty light, so I will keep it. Shadow heavy armor, I don't think we care about. Obsidian spear, I don't think we care about. Steel hatchet, we don't care about. Elven artifact, we don't care about. Now, the wands are a little bit more of a thing, because I've got a variety of them. They do have some pretty good resources in them. Silver shield, I don't think we care about. 3.6, 2.8, get rid of the clay battle axe. Let's see, this topaz relic. Doesn't have any other benefits, really, so... It does increase mysticism, though. I should actually keep that for a potential kid to use. Silver relic, quartz relics. Let's see, 116. Go ahead and break that down, then. Ambush is kind of nice. I don't know about distract. The plus 3.6 is guaranteed extra damage, and that's probably worth keeping. We've got a snare, Brotherhood of Blood. There's not a whole lot else about that, though, that I care about, so let's get rid of that. Snare, dinner for 2. I don't think I care about dinner for 2. There we go. Alright. That's a few things broken down. Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay, so... Farron has now moved over to these Morphed Robes, which are basically the same as these, they just have different secondary material. Cooking and compositing, you can still work on that. Still work on that. You are working on that, that's fine. We got some more of these things available, which is good. You are working on this. But I think I gave you a gathering tool, didn't I? Yeah, I gave you a gathering tool. So let's go ahead and do some gathering. Although you're actually better at crafting anyway. Alright, let's see if I've got a light enough crafting tool to give you. I doubt it. Because he is just barely... Alright, so it would have to be no more than 27 in weight. Yeah, I didn't think so. I did not think so. Alright, still better for you to do some crafting. Let's get you back on the Sacred Wood then. Okay. That will do. Wonder when Miss L grows up again, will he turn out to really be like a dragon or something and still be a child? That would be pretty awesome. I'd be all for that. Alright, so we're gonna take out all this stuff, get some extra XP for Miss L. Can't do anything there. We will go ahead and camp here. See about gathering up some of these diamonds. And continue to research a creature. The music in this game is wonderful. Yeah, I do really enjoy it. Alright, we've got another level for Reclusive Hero. Some intelligence, that is good. Investigate from a safe distance. Let's go ahead and fight the Kjort. It is summoning a bees. Auto-resolve, perfect victory. 4 scale leather, 2 dragon bone, and we get some spiritual blessings. 0.5 XP. Gather that fur leather. Okay, I should have checked this right away. We did not get... we did not get a Masterwork Morphed Robes. So, let's go ahead and load back. I mean, if I'm going to be doing these things, I might as well be getting the Masterwork out of them. And I need to remember to check those. I really need to remember to check those. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so 28 shielding, increases faith and health, extra movement, extra wits, quite a bit of extra wits. So that is going to be for this group, but we're not going to give it out just yet. Get you guys back onto that. Get you guys back down here. Oh. Last time there was something here, but now there isn't. I wonder when it decides. Scout a safe route through the quicksand, figure out the correct path, accept the outcome. Mental blessings for everyone. I'm kind of surprised that they're close enough for that. I guess it calculated that based on when it started moving or something. 0.4 XP, 6 mushrooms. It's the only thing I can think of, because this should be too far from the village to combine up. Okay, once again, get the intelligence. Had a different secondary option this time. Hey, Kichikun, how's it going? Welcome back. How are your errands? Hopefully they went well. I assume so for your quick return. There's a lot of XP up here for this group, so I'm looking forward to taking the little kid around up there. Crafting is faster, right. Okay, so we do not have enough to craft any of these. If we get a few more igneous spikes, we'll be able to do the molten bow. You guys are done there. You can work on that. You're done there. Go ahead and work on that. Little Bunny can work on that one. You're done with that. Work on that one. Let's get you working on the Moonstone. You're working on Sacred Wood. We got that much. I need more of that, so let's go ahead and work on the Metal Composite. So I need some stone wood. Which of these things can I break down? So stone wood is there. I can break down pristine matter, secret alloy, alchemy skin, worm silk, void sparkler, and life root. So let's go ahead and see what we can break down there. I guess it's not that. I have to look at the other things. So I guess it's Grand Gem. That would net me that. What about that? That's pristine matter. And get that from life root. I do not have enough of that. Okay. So I'm out of that stuff to break down. Mail in the post, sushi got, and now home and out of the rain. Well, that's good. Being out of the rain is a good thing. Alright, so that is... I guess crystal wood is also something that I could get out of that, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know that I need any of that, though. I may eventually. Void Sparkler... Yeah, I don't need any of the bone either. Right now, at least. So I need to get Morph material. Can I get that out of anything? I can get that out of worm silk. I've got one worm silk. Okay, well, let's do that. That'll just be that one. Yeah, I'm out of that. I do have this already queued up. Okay. I don't think I need any more Grand Gem. I've got 94 of those, so that's not really a problem. Needs more Baba Yaga and Koschiki the Deathless. He's too busy trying to smash some Roman soldiers with his giant hammer. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else that I want to try and break down. Nice combat leather I could get. I got 26 of that, though. Yeah, I can't really break any of those down right now, so I'll just work on that. Maybe get the Gods branch. Do I need the Gods branch right now? Yes, I do. I actually do. Okay. I also need lots and lots of Igneous Spike. Tons of Igneous Spike. Alright, I've got quite a bit of Golem leather right now. What is Golem leather made out of? Oh, yuck, mithril. I can break down the 2 alchemy skins, though. Let's hold off until we actually need it. Is it made out of golems? Perhaps. Quite possibly. Alright, Broken Skeleton. You can get some perception? I don't know about perception. That's strength. That's strength. Yeah, let's just take strength. Our elf, you can definitely take some destiny. Cody, I'd rather get you intelligence. Go ahead and clear this nest. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. 3 blood bone, 2 bone, 6 scale leather, 16 meat. 0.5 XP. Let's go ahead and fight these snakes. Auto-resolve, accept the outcome. 10 meat, 3 scale leather, 4 bone. 0.4 XP. Go ahead and camp, collect up some seaweed. Want the seaweed more than the bone. Please actually move. Thank you. Let's go ahead and convince them that we're friendly. Saruba, Diarada, Radzim, and Rada. Perfect victory. You can get some nut tincture. Go ahead and leave. 0.8 XP. And let's go ahead and gather up as much coal as we can. I think the iron is our next priority. I'm not doing a whole lot with stone or bone right now. And we're not getting any of that. So, whatever. Let's go ahead and fight. Accept the outcome. 11 meat, 3 scale leather, 9 bone, 3 blood bone. 0.4 XP. Go ahead and fight these guys. More snakes. 11 meat, 7 scale leather, 1 bone. Golem leather is the fantasy equivalent of powered armor. I don't think it is. I don't know. I think some of it is just random names plopped on. All of the monsters decided to come eat my face, which is fine. I'm just slaughtering my way through them. 14 meat, 4 bone, 2 scale leather. 0.4 XP. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of these. Auto-resolve, perfect victory. And we get 1 mysticism for Shogman. Sandstone Battle Axe, break that down. Amber Robes, break those down. 18 mushrooms, 5 herbs. Leather Gathering Tool, break that down. 6 gold, 3 granite, 11 bone, 12 meat. Quartz polearm, break that down. Dryad wood is not made out of freshly squeezed dryads, no. Much better than golem leather. Go and search the ruins. We got an amber club. Break it down. 14 quartz, 21 iron. More opinion with the alpha clans. 0.6 XP. Go ahead and come over here. Alright, we want the gold the most. Let's get you on the meat. Let's get you on the fruit. Let's see. That should be good. Get you on the seaweed. You get onto the meat. Island gets onto the fruit. And our elf gets onto the seaweed. And there's nothing else to do research-wise, so that is fine. Alright, Monia, going up to level 21, you can get Strength of the Swarm upgraded or Soul Tear. I'd really like to bump up Strength of the Swarm, but I don't know. Soul Tear's pretty good. What do you have weapon-wise? That's 1.4. That would be 2.6. I think we'll take Soul Tear. Ludoslav. Sure, you can have 2 Destiny. That's fine. Soul Tear sounds cooler. Well, there you go. Alright, let's get up to this batch of coal. Alright, you work on the coal. Let's see, 428. If I can get up to 600, so... Ab Cody. Yeah, 623. Alright, so there's that. Next up might be the leather and the iron. Those are pretty important. You're working on the grain, you get onto the sandstone. So this is good. We need more here, we need more here, and we need more here. Let's get onto the iron, get onto the grain, and get onto the sandstone. There we go. Alright, so that'll be them working away on that. How are we doing on our coal? Go ahead and work on that. Go ahead and work on that. You go ahead and work on that. We're at 180. That's unfortunate. Need more of that right there. Okay, we need more armored stone, so go ahead and work on that. See how much of that we can get done. I can make more morph material, I can make more spike leather, I can make more God's Branch, but we really need the igneous spike. And that is going to require the mithril at the moment. Yeah, I just need so much of the metal converted. And the best I can do is going from gold up to mithril up to... I don't have a source of mithril easily, so... So that takes a lot of coal to do. How are we doing on gathering the gold? Maybe I should put someone else on gathering gold as well. Yeah, we don't need all that dryad wood right now. I don't know that we need all the bone either. There we go. Let's try to get real high on that gold. As much gold as we can. The scaled leather would probably also be good. So, Kijikun, you can come off that. And Pupanel can come off the sandstone. We need more leather. And we're not currently making anything, because we can't. Up to 31 out of 42 Moonstone, so there is that. I'll definitely make the Molten Bone next, I think. The Moonstone Heavy Armor doesn't take anything that any of the other items use, so that's also pretty a pretty good item to go for. Still you guys, I need to come down and deal with you. I mean, I do also have, let's see. All right, I have Mad Martin working on this, on higher education, and that is taking gold. What if we do something other than that? What else do we have? Bloodbone still works. I could do fruit. If I had a source of amber, I would do that. Yeah, it takes up a lot of fruit, though. You could abandon higher education. A GED is good enough. But we need more adult education. Yeah, we'll go ahead and work on this for a little while. I mean, he's only doing that every 3 turns anyway, so... 3 XP points, divided evenly among the members of the group. Which, if you think about it, is really not that much. 22. How much is everyone getting every 3 turns? So 1.3 if it even goes down that far. I'm not sure exactly how it'll break down. Every 3 turns we're getting, like, 0.1. Whole whopping 0.1. Please stop before you have to research student debt as well. Ambushed by a band of crazed scavengers. Let's fight them. Robovage, Adelaida, Emilia, and a starving wolf. Auto-resolve, a perfect victory. Accept the outcome. 10 meat, 2 bone, 25 fruit. Feast on the blood of our foes. 18 mushrooms, 0.5 XP. Ask if we can visit the slave trade, huh? Let's do some trade. Let's do some trade. Okay, herbs. Mushrooms. Anything else here? I suppose I can take these. Alright, 2932. T-Rat is willing to work overtime printing money to make education free for all. Unfortunately, we can't print the money. We have to go dig it up out of the ground. So, you know, it happens. I'll go ahead and confirm that. They don't really have any items that I want. Oh, goody, wood. I guess I'll gather wood. Yay. I'm at plus 15 food. Let's go with plus 11. Trying to make sure that we're staying up high on that. Pickles are potatoes that they grow above ground. It's not the pickles. It's the gold. Gold, I mean, the pickles may be currency, but unfortunately we don't use currency for the higher education. I don't make the rules. Most noble Radis. Alright, how you guys doing? Okay, done there. I guess you can make that gold there. Can't do anything with those. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. Go ahead and get onto that mythical leather. Alright, you're still working on the armored stone. That's good. I don't think I care about Grand Gem right now. I'll make some more God's Branch. Go ahead and make some more Spike Leather. Make some more Combat Leather. No, not Combat Leather. Metal Composite. Now, okay, so I do need Mithril for both the Moonstone and the Igneous Spike. That is unfortunate. Jeez, I am actually low on diamond for once. I don't know how that happened. I'd kind of like to know what the rate of transference would be of like getting Moonstone to turn into Pure Stone kind of thing, like to turn into one or the other. Like, can you actually come out ahead doing that? Because that might be something to consider for some of the other things. Let's take a quick look. No, I need that Igneous Spike. Like, you need Armored Stone and Pure Stone to get Moonstone. Is there a conversion that you can do to... no, that probably wouldn't be good because that's all mithril. Yeah, no, I don't see any real way of doing that. That makes sense. Because you can turn Life Root into just Crystal Wood. So if you make Life Root out of Crystal Wood and Sacred Wood, but the problem is that that's all coming from Ancient Wood anyway, with a little bit of Diamond. So nah, I don't really see a way for that to work out. I just want more resources. Is that so wrong? Yes, yes it is. You are not allowed to have more resources. Well... Alright, Petula, you can get in some mysticism, that is good. Go ahead and take that. How dare you want nice things? I know. It's terrible. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save it, because I am curious what the slave trade option is. Oh, someone is calling out to you. Go see what they want. Train one random scavenger to become a magic user. Okay. Kukri. You get Rain of Frogs, 3 Destiny, 3 Mysticism, Magic User. That is pretty good. I'll take that. I mean, Kukri is a little bit high level to gain anything out of Rain of Frogs at this point, but... Oh, that's fine. I said, move, please. Thank you. I hate you. I hate you so much. Nope. Nope. You could have a feast of frog legs for dinner? Yeah, maybe. I think Kukri might already have benefited from that, but we'll see. Oh, no, this time it's Monia. Getting a 3.7 Mysticism, a 3 Destiny, and a Weakness. And she wasn't actually a magic user before. She has 1 more level to gain. I will accept that. Trash quality stuff. Attack the creature and get more stuff. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. I need to have a different group go up and do that. Well, Ariaro, if you've made yourself a bit too much pasta, you know what you have to do. You have to share with the whole class. The game is telling you you have too much stuff, so it will take it from you. That's what it seems like, doesn't it? That is what it seems like. Alright, let's go kill the snakes. Nine, 9, and 5. Get 0.2 XP. Teleport the pasta to us all. Exactly. We'll go ahead and gather the fruit. Like, I think what I'll do is send this group next time they come back down. I'll, like, carry just enough food to get there and back kind of thing. Or maybe even just there. Go do that and then come back. I don't know what happens when you start starving. Might be a good test. Let's have a closer look. Look for useful resources without disturbing the dead. Let's identify the creature. These are unliving vermin. Feel a weaker form of the unliving here. Try to dominate it into servitude. And Morkalub gets 2 intelligence. Nice. 22 Shadowbone, 0.5 XP. There and starving, the Ald's Tale. I do oftentimes feel like I'm starving. Dang it! Should have come down here. I don't feel like gathering more wood. Ald's Tale could help with the starving? No, it couldn't. I'm not one of those Pokemon. Alright, Marcel is getting some destiny. I think so. Pupanel, you can get Toughness or Gatherer. You are currently gathering, so I think I'll have you get Gatherer. Our Unliving Rat can get more Strength. Just gather that fish. Alright, how we doing here? Okay, can't do anything else there. You can work on that one. We're down to 70 coal again. Let's go ahead and just work on that one. We're at 43 on the Moonstone. I think we need 45. Nope, 42. Okay, we are done with that. I am out of mithril. So I can't make any more metal composite. I am out of combat leather, and I am out of mystical leather. I am out of stone wood. Alright, what can we get? How can we get some more stone wood? Let's see. That is actually pretty easy. Although we'll do this one first. Just do that. You can work on that. And you can work on that. I'm gonna get low on ancient wood there. Did I set up ancient wood ones? And I did not. I should do so. Did I not set those up? I did not set those up. Weird. I would have thought I would have. Oh well. Alright. I think if you donate enough Twitch ham, you can request that as his Halloween cosplay. Oh no. No, no, no. You most definitely cannot request that as a cosplay. Alright, so food-wise, we should probably get working on some other food types. What do we want? Is there any food that I haven't really made before? I only have 16 spices, 33 beetle jelly. So I could do something with the beetle jelly. Plum roast. We'll go ahead and do all this plum roast. I actually don't want to use too many, too much fruit. Meaty meals, we could do... fish salad. Make more fish salad. Fish salad with seaweed. Fish salad with grain. Fish salad with vegetables. Oh my god, I'm down to 250. Oh my lord, I'm hemorrhaging vegetables here. This is a problem. Okay, you've gotten too good at making pickles, T-Rat. Let's see. Quartz we don't need. Dryad wood we don't need. Right now. Bloodbone we don't need right now. Rat has 822 crafting. I think something has gone horribly right. It is pretty good. It's pretty good. I do want to continue to get iron, because iron will go into gold. But yeah, we are like, I have never seen our vegetables get this low before. T-Rat is the Federat Pickle Reserve Bank. Alright, we have enough pickles for now. 6,000 pickles. We can do something else, I think. Let's see, vegetarian choice. Mushroom bake. Sandwich with mushrooms. Ugh. Hey, TK Squid. Subscribe to Tier 1 for 5 months. Thanks a lot. How's it going? So this is what hyperinflation tastes like. Yeah, exactly. That is what it tastes like exactly. Grilled meat we could do. Spiced jelly I have not done, but that takes 5, so... let's make some mushroom goulash. Oh, I see why it's so high. I think it's fall right now, so we're just going a little bit nuts on making stuff at the moment. Make some more pierogies. That is fine. Yeah, you can work on that. So you can't work on anything. You can't work on that right now. Go ahead and make the plum roast, which is a little bit overkill. 1,771 crafting skill to make the plum roast. All of this plum roast. Probably going to get all of that done in one turn. The rat is making thousands of barrels of pickles. You know, normal fall stuff. Pretty much. Well, it is just about to end the season, so there is that. It's winter! Yay! Experience points gained from events is doubled for all characters, so that's not bad. I could try a water lair. I'll take the mass rat-produced pickles. Oh, you mean number 7? No, that's number 1. That is combo meal number 1. Let's go ahead and face him with magic. Why not? Perfect victory. Monster Spear, break that down. A Monster Battle Axe, break that down. Amber Mallet, break that down. 3 Forgotten Essence. And Monia gets +1 Destiny. Let's loot what we can and leave. A Scaled Codex, not very good. 16 rubies. 7 fish, 1 leather, 7 enchanted leather, 6 pure stone. 2 XP. So that means 4 XP we just got. That's pretty cool. For that group, at least. Alright, Shadowbane going up a level. Yeah, you can get some more perception, that's fine. I'm gonna risk it next turn. I'm gonna try that. We're gonna see if we can complete that one. You keep gathering fish. That's fine. Okay, can't do any of that anymore. Down to 37 coal. Okay, I have enough Moonstone, so I don't need to make any more Moonstone. Let's go ahead and cancel the Moonstone then. I'll put it back in when we need more, if we need more. Armored Stone, I don't think I need any more right now. Grand Gem, I don't think I need any more. I am low on diamond. Holy cow. Oh, I know why I'm low on diamond. No, that's not why I'm low on diamond. I don't know why I'm low on diamond. Why am I low on diamond? Other than the fact that I just can't get any more easily. Huh. Let's see. Make the metal composite, because we need more. I do need more God's Branch. You should probably not work on that. Farron, you can work on pierogies. Vietroviec, you work on God's Branch. There we go. They can carry so much, and they're not even going to come close to getting enough coal to fill up our inventory. I suppose I could just, like, blow all my food. That's always the thing. Just use it all up. Any other levels? No levels. Alright. Water layer time. Let's clear this lair. Versus the Kraken. Victory with serious injuries. Alright, 45 damage on Smappy, 69 damage on Devonbrod. I think we're okay. I did upgrade some buildings, yes. We got Pristine Matter, we got Forgotten Essence, 9 Forgotten Essence, 4 Pristine Matter, 10 Scale Leather, 3 Malachite, 5 Enchanted Leather, and 14 Fish. Actually, not that good stuff. But 7.5 XP. 7.5. That is a pretty good. I will accept that outcome. Swim to the western parts. Go ahead and attack the Chitlikas. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. 28 fish. 6 scale leather. 7 blood bone. 3 pure stone. 11 enchanted leather. 4 monster bone. We got a malachite codex, which has drain vigor. I'll need to compare that one. Elven medium armor. Don't care. 4 fur leather. Wooden polearm. Break that down. Scaled robes. Don't need more. 19 quartz. 33 seaweed. I got some more opinion with the water demons. We also got 19 more malachite, monster bone, bone medium armor, a fur codex, random blasts 2, break that down, a quartz relic. I think we'll break that down. 7 fish, 11 enchanted leather, 3 pure stone, 3 monster bone, 2.8 XP. Alright, let's compare these books. Also, let's go ahead and recycle these. Okay, so this Malachite Codex is, I guess, 1.2. That should be the appropriate number to compare it to. That is also 1.2. I think Drain Vigor might be better on that other one. It's a 1-block elemental weapon. That is a 1-block elemental weapon. Alright. Seems like about the same. So Malachite and Fur Leather. What does the other one have in it? Ruby and Malachite. I think I'd rather break down the Ruby and Malachite. Let's go ahead and gather seaweed. We're up to 164 coal now. How we doing? I mean, it might be a good idea to just, like, pull people off of this for a little while. You need so much mithril to get the metal composite. It's really annoying. Okay, let's see. Stonewood. We can work on Stonewood a little bit more. How much more do we need? 1725, okay. So we're gonna get 2. So we need 4. Okay. We don't need any more of that then. Yeah, let's go ahead and help out gathering. Let's see. We can turn that into gold. And we'll go ahead and help out with vegetables. There we go. Back up to 606 vegetables now, though. something up there that we could go visit as well. Search the northern areas. 13 fish. Oh, goody. 2.8 XP, though. There's a pirate small village. Pay a visit to that. Search the northern areas. Dive down deep. Alright, 34 gold. Granite heavy armor that does have golem leather in it. Actually, that might be worth keeping. I'll hold on to it. 4 diamond. 3 sushi. Don't ask me where the sushi came from. Iron medium armor. A golden club. Break that down. And a decent weapon block amber jewelry. 2.8 XP. Okay, let's see. So the granite heavy armor, 28 shielding. But no movement bonuses. You don't need the movement bonuses, though. You can't wear that armor. You can't wear that armor. Can't wear that armor. I do want you to have that movement bonus, so that's not gonna do it. Elmindreda has better armor right now. You might actually be able to wear this armor. And that is better. No, not quite. Alright. It's a little bit too heavy. You're getting extra movement, and I want that. Yeah, okay. Kukri can't wear that. Little Zerfina can't wear that. That is probably better armor for you. I need you to have that movement. That's better. Can't wear that. You can't wear that. Jeez, people. You can't wear anything, can you? Okay, so that's increasing your faith, though. But that would be more shielding. Oh, you probably can't wear this anyway. Nope. God dang it, people. Why are you so weak? Here we go. Alright. Let's see. Dracophile is getting a faith bonus out of this one, what he's got on. But... oh, no, actually, he's probably not going to be able to wear that. Nope. Okay, never mind. Are they trying to become nudists? No? No? Alright, see you, Mr. Wolverine. Thanks for coming out. Tidal Rabbit can't wear that. Okay, no one can wear the armor. I wish there were a keyboard command that I could go back and forth on this. That's intelligence. That's intelligence. 1.7. 3.6. Yeah. Okay. Let's give Smappy this, that defense. That's fine. Alright, there's some stuff out here. I was planning to get to that new island. How are we doing on Micelle's level? Or not level, but 21 out of 8. I think he's going to go up a level soon. 28 more turns. Okay. Oh, yes. Lots of people going up levels. Okay, Morkalub. You can get an upgrade to Unliving or Parry. Shield Self Physical. Yeah, that's just going to 5 to 7. This is going 8 to 12 across the board, so we'll definitely do that. Smappy and Dobrava both getting wits. I will take that. Parry Contratemps? Maybe. Let's see, our Elf can get an upgrade to Elf, which is increase Perception 120%, increase Wits from 130 to 150. Ancestor's Voice goes from 1.1 to 1.4. Also brush it off, otherwise Protective Word. We'll definitely go with Elf. Islandwe, Child of Darkness, increase Dark Power, Ghostly Axe. I don't really care about Ghostly Axe, so Child of Darkness, yes. And Marcel, you can get Ghostly Axe. No, let's give you Dizziness Powder. I don't really care about Ghostly Axe. Okay. Let's see what happens on the next turn. Let's see if Marcel is going up another level. No, but Eelil and Islandwe are. Islandwe can get to 2 Wisdom. Do you have anything that uses Wisdom? No, you do not. Let's get Intelligence then. Or should we get Mysticism? Random Blasts 2 is Mysticism. Let's get Mysticism. Eelil. Oh, yeah, 34? Yeah, we'll go ahead and increase that Intelligence. Sure, why not? Alright. Pirate Small Village. Let's go ahead and fight them. We got a pirate, a pirate, a brute, a quartermaster, elven slave, and a captain. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. 6 experience points. 10 granite, 14 obsidian, 1 pristine matter, 1 stonewood, 1 clay battle axe, break that down, 13 seaweed, 1 scale leather, a steel relic, which has... That is two-handed, that is weapon attack and snare of 0.2, I think we'll break that down. Sandstone javelins, break those down. Enchanted wand. I think I'm going to break that down because it has composite, metal composite. Or... yeah, metal composite. 1 elven wood and 2 igneous spike. Lots of XP. This group is now overloaded. I am actually kind of shocked by that. What are you overloaded with? Granite heavy armor. Well, granite heavy armor doesn't weigh that much. Let's see. I guess part of it is probably all of that stone. Alright, cooking and compositing time. Carrying 8,000 pickles. Are we actually carrying that much? Oh yeah, yeah we are. That's right. I forgot. I was taking that in case I wanted to trade. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot that I had that much on me. I mean, so, like, the thing is I was planning to go to a different island, but then Marcel became a new kid. So it's like, more levels, more chances to get The stat points for him. How are we doing on food? We're at 10. Let's go ahead and get mushroom bake eaten. Okay, so, we can do that one. We can do that one. Alright, let's see, I need, 24, so we want to do 1 malachite. Yeah, let's get 1 malachite going. Was 16. There we go. We'll get 12 of that, so we'll have some amber left over, but that's okay. We'll make some sushi. Make some scale leather. Yeah, that's fine. Should do quartz. There we go. Alright, so, yep, that's 1 turn. Actually, I should get you on to the stuff that's going to take a while, so Bloodbone. That's fine, we can fill that out later. Okay, so that's that. We also want to... It's 68 gold, so I can make a lot of mithril. Mithril's pretty important. I can make some obsidian out of quartz and granite. I do need to be careful about my coal supplies, though. And that'll do. Actually, did I get anyone working on the food? Yeah, just 1 person working on the food, so let's get another person on there. Alright, working on that. You're working on that, which you don't need to be doing. Okay, we do have enough for the Moonstone heavy armor now. So go ahead and pull you off of that. I don't think we need this anymore. And I don't think we need this anymore. I'll go ahead and blow through the ancient wood. The coal on that ancient wood. Why not, right? Why not? Alright, Farron, 3 turns for that Moonstone heavy armor. We're looking at 47% masterwork quality and a 21% trash quality chance. That's, still a lot. That's still a lot. I don't actually need that much more in the way of morph material, at least. Need a lot of igneous spike, though. Go ahead and get a save. Hello. Investigate the southern area. Loot it and leave. A dead kraken. 10 morph material. 2 God's Branch. 10 mythical leather. 3 malachite. 3 scale leather. 15 fish. 0.5 XP. Search the northern areas. Dive. Auto-resolve. Accept the outcome. Armored crafting tool, that's actually pretty good, although I'd kind of like the armored stone. 6 steel, 25 gold. Granite battle axe, break it down. Fur jewelry, it's just lullaby, so screw that. A decent weapon block. Couldn't leave. 2.8 XP. What was that? That was 7.4. Okay. There you go. You can have that one. Can he recycle the pickles? No. You cannot turn pickles back into, into vegetables. It does not work that way, unfortunately. Why have you not gone up another level? Kind of tempted to save it and load just to see if that will trigger that. 4.6, 5.8. There we go. 5.8. And that's it. All right. There is something down this way. As you plow through a stormy patch on the seas, you are caught by an unexpected gust of wind that assails your deck as if trying to get inside. Your boat is becoming really unsteady as a result, and there are rocks ahead. Let's see. Forest Demon Vietrovic, tell them to calm themselves and stop embarrassing your kind, then ask what is wrong. Cannot just assault any boat you see. I guess I will try to recruit one. I got another Vietrovic. And a Dryad Wand. Thank him. Continue your journey. 1.4 XP. I got another Vietrovic. He's got a movement of 7 at least. Here, for now, take this book. Why not? You take some weapon block as well. We should research a windmill next. Be nice. How are we doing on coal? 204. That's good. How are we doing on coal? 19. Okay. Haven't you moved beyond windmills by now? Maybe. Alright, I'm going to load back up, see if that forces Micelle to go up a level. Because I'm pretty sure he should be able to go up a level. There we go. Alright, Little Pirate can get more strength. Sure. Isengrim can get some more perception. And Micelle, intelligence. I think that I'd rather get... Well... Can male orcs... like, what can they become? Like, I'm not sure what is really best right now. I mean, are there magic classes for them? Gobbo kids? Maybe. It's the 21st century. Anything they want. I mean, he's not a pirate orc. I'm just wondering which one I should actually try to increase. He's got 27 more turns to grow up. Little Pirate is very big in real life. Yes. Yes, he is. Especially with that 21 strength. He's also very smart, too. Let's note that. He's got a 20 intelligence. I guess I'll just take Mysticism, then. I mean, I don't know if there is a magic route for male orcs, though. That's the thing. Hey, I'm at 522 out of 3,000. I'm coming. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's never going to happen. Never, ever going to happen. All right, 10 out of 17. So, Tidal Rabbit is at 701 out of 3,000, and Dracophile is at 609 out of 3,000, so they'll get there first. They will definitely get there first. Yeah, Tidal Rabbit, you were the first to hit the soft level cap. I don't know if there is a max level, but considering how that... I'll show that again in a second. Let's search the northern areas, try to work out the mechanism. Perfect victory, accept the outcome. Golem heavy armor. Okay, that's pretty good. Increases movement as well. 6 vegetables, 3 mushroom goulash. Who knows how that was preserved. Iron polearm, break that down. Fur robes, break those down. 23 silver, 8 clay. And a 2.6 XP. Alright, so our elf is going to go up a level next turn. So every time you go up a level, it resets. Here at level 16, Devonbrod needs 91 to go up a level. But then once you get to level 22, it's 3,000. I don't know if I have anyone at 21. Islandwee's really close to going up a level. Yeah, 21. So it goes from 161 needed to go up a level to 3,000. That's why it's a soft cap. I imagine that every level after that is also 3,000. Unfortunately, 22 is also a level in which you have, you know, various skills increase. So it's not that great of a level. A small escalation in XP, yeah. The mushrooms are so poisonous that the goulash can't get moldy. I don't think it works that way. Let's go ahead and gather fish. Alright, compositing. You can go ahead and work on that. Okay, what do we have? Monster Bone, Shadow Bone. We've got enough Blood Bone to get that upgraded. I think Thea devs prefer soft caps rather than hard caps. Yeah, I just kind of would rather have no caps. Down with caps. Down with caps. Let's see. I have no regular leather, so we can do mythical leather. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing the mithril there. Can we get any other mithril? Yes, we can. We got a little bit of iron as well. I could do that. That is going to take a long time for any of that. Down to 13 coal. Alright. Up to 1,200 vegetables, so I could probably pull someone off of... Yeah, like we don't need to do the mushroom goulash anymore. On that. I do not have enough, I need so much mithril. It is crazy. Dragon bones look very wood-like. Yeah, they do kinda. Or maybe horn-like or something. There's some monsters out there. Oh, there's another water lair. I'll have to check that out. But we do have some more people going up levels. Dubrava, you can get Protective Word or Dizziness Powder. We'll go with Dizziness Powder. I think it's better to generally try to increase things that you already have rather than get new ones. Child of Darkness, I will take for Islandwe. Oh, shoot. I did not save it, and I think we may have completed that armor. Oh, good. Phew. Oh, man. That was a worry. Alright, so that is masterwork quality. That is good. And we have nothing else that we can work on there. Alright. Go figure. And we can't work on pierogies anymore. What can we work on? Grachowka? Nah. Oh, hey, I haven't done this. Spirit of the Seas. An old tale says that it was discovered by sailors who forgot about some slimy leaves they stored in a barrel. Sure, let's make some Spirit of the Seas. Why not? You can go ahead and make that. Viatroviec can just stick with... Oh, no, I can't... No, not that one. That's not what I want. I want this one. Stick on that one. This sounds yummy. Lucky break... Yeah, because I had not saved it. That was a worry. Let's go ahead and get a save here, though. He's just insanely good now. We have, like, stacked all of the things on him. Let's see. He has a pure crafting tool, which is the best crafting tool I can get. Gives 175% increase to crafting. He's got a dragon jewelry, which gives an increase of 9. That's the best we could get out of that. So, base value 2, bonuses, losses 65.5, and then an additional 210%, final value of 141.7%. Master Craftsman 9, Master Laborer 5, Outstanding Morale 120%, Increased Crafting 16, Greatly Increased Crafting 15, Inventor's Aid 175%, Crafting Jewel 9%, 9, 2.4 from Intelligence, 8.7 from Wisdom, and a 0.4 from Destiny. It's pretty good. It's a pretty nice increase. Meanwhile, his wits are 1. Whole whopping 1. And even with that, our trash quality chance on these items with the 40% is still abominable. You know, it's still like 20%. But I think we're gonna break the video here, and for the next video on YouTube, we'll visit the water lair. It is level 11, but we have succeeded at one previously, and then we'll go over and check out this event here. And keep trying to get more XP for Micelle. So, I will see you tomorrow, YouTube.